Hello students. So today we are going to do revision for our science, and today we are going to see chapter number 5, 9 and 10. So let us start our quick revision. So in chapter number 5 we have studied about our body. So we have seen that cells are the smallest unit of our body. Then when we combine all the cells it forms tissues, and when we combine all the tissues it will form organs. When all the organs will combine together they will form the organ system, and finally all the organ system will form our human body. So our organ system are divided into various systems. So the four main type of systems which are present in our body are: first is the digestive system, then respiratory system, circulatory system, and then the excretory system. So first is the digestive system, where our food gets digested. Then we have our respiratory system. So in this oxygen, we take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. And the main organ are our nose, windpipe and lungs. Then we have our circulatory system. Our blood is a main fluid which flows in our body. So the circulatory system helps in the flow of blood throughout the body. Then we have our excretory system. The waste material urea is being thrown out by the excretory system. Then children, next chapter is chapter number 9, air and atmosphere. So we have seen that there are various gases which are present in our air. So nitrogen is 78%, then 21% of the air consists of oxygen, and rest of them are the other gases. Then we have seen about different properties of air. Yes, air has different properties, like it exerts pressure, then air has weight. So all these properties are very important. Then we have seen about the important factor which is atmosphere. Yes, atmosphere. So the atmosphere of the earth is divided into various layers. So the first layer is the troposphere, then comes the stratosphere, then mesosphere, thermosphere, and the last layer is the exosphere. So different layers have their different functions to follow. So these all 5 layers combine and form the Earth's atmosphere. Then our next chapter is about water and its properties. So we have seen about sinking and floating. So certain things will sink in the water, where certain things will float in the water depending on the property of the object. Then we have seen some important thing, which is some substances are soluble in water, means they will mix with the water, and some are insoluble in water, means they will not mix with the water. So this is one of the property. Then we have seen about different processes which are used to separate soluble and insoluble impurities which is present in the liquid or water. So first we have seen about sedimentation, that if we will keep the given solution for a long period of time, then what will happen? All the insoluble impurities will come down and settle down in the bottom, which is known as sedimentation. Then we have seen about decantation, that when the water of sedimentation will be stable, then clear water we can collect in another vessel. So that is known as decantation. Then we have seen about filtration, that we use a special paper which is known as the filter paper, and we can filter the given solution. Then we have also seen about boiling, that whenever we will boil water, then we can separate the soluble compound. Then the next thing which we have seen to separate soluble compound is the process of distillation. Yes, when we will provide heat, then the liquid will convert into vapor, and then it will condense and we will get other pure solution in our next beaker. So these were the different types of processes that we have studied. Then we have studied about water purification system, that pure water which reaches our house. So for that a particular process is being followed. First screening happens, then settling tank, so all the particles will settle down, then graded bed, so all the solid particles will be removed, then they will add chlorine by the process of chlorination, and then they will again remove the chlorine. When all the microorganisms are killed, they will remove the chlorine, which is known as aeration, and then pure water will reach to our tap. Okay, thank you children.